What up? Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Princess, SoundCloud, your boy Toe, 202. I feel like talking today. I'm a little tired. Sleepy is what it is. Says I had an 8 o'clock class today. And I just want to say once again, you guys, I appreciate you guys stopping by my channel. I think it's super dope that you guys want to listen to the old dude. You know, go on my little rant to give my opinion. I also want to give a shout out to the family of Shanika Jenkins. I hope y'all get to the bottom of that because those videos, everything is looking real sketchy. And yeah, so okay, so sports and whatnot. I was reading some of the comments, and you know, people were still talking about how LeBron James and him needs another player. They know this. Yeah, it's not that they need another player. It's that they need the right player. And here's the thing. Okay, so let's look at it. Let's look at it like this. Here's what they did. When they got rid of Kyrie Irving. Okay, let me stop. Their modus operandi before Kyrie left, because you notice when this stuff happened with Kyrie, it came out of nowhere, and they were like, "What is Kyrie griping about? He's got everything." Then all of a sudden, you know, the Kyrie talk, and then then he started talking. First it was rumor mill, then he came out and he kind of started talking right when the trade was gonna happen. It isn't like he went out and just started talking and talking and talking and like he was running his mouth the whole time. He didn't really come out and blatantly say anything until the trade really happened. Then he went, I'm glad to be here with the Celtics, with my dad's, his lineage and all that. We was just like, okay, but what are you really mad about? Tell him why you mad, son. Tell him why you mad. Mad rapper. But nonetheless, it all looked fishy. And then I started thinking, you guys just really wanted to get rid of Kyrie, and Kyrie was in on the whole thing. Like, yeah, you gonna send me away for cap space? All right, fine. But send me to a team I want to go to. I'll go to the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? It's all rigged. I'll go to the Celtics. We'll bring in mad tickets. Give me some of that revenue money when we play. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm helping selling the tickets because now I play for the Celtics. I want in on some of that revenue money. Fine, I'll go. I'm 29 million right now. I don't want to take an L. I don't want to take a loss. Why would I take a loss? Give me some of that, give me some money on the back end. My contract ain't gonna be as big when when I'm playing for the Celtics. I'm not gonna be worth as much. Give me something on the back end. I'll take something on the back end. And what did they get? They got 3 half decent players. Isaiah Crowder and another guy. They never got rid of Love yet. And LeBron hasn't really said anything, but we all know that he wants another player. He wants the right player. He's not going to get one of the superstars he really wants. But that's who he needs. But there's only 10 superstars in the whole league. That's the problem. There's only 10 players that are going to make a difference, especially when you're going up against the number 2 player in the whole league. Who do you get? You're running out. Listen, you're running out of time and you're running out of people. You're running out of options. But I got the answer. The answer is that you get 2 players. That's what you do. But you're going to have, okay, let me give you an example. When I was in high school, I played football. And I usually played defensive back. Defensive line. I was also a fullback. But nonetheless, I was pretty good at knocking people down. And one day the coach came to me and switched up everything. And he said, I want you to play nose guard. I never played nose guard a day in my life. And I played football, all the way up until 12th grade. So long story short, I got in there. Big game, too. Big game. Huge game. I got in there and played nose guard. They had scouted us, but they never scouted me as a nose guard. They always saw me as the DN. Do you know what I'm saying? So they weren't prepared for that. So when I played nose guard, I'm lighter than the guy who's opposite of me. Guy hiking the ball, and most of the linemen. So basically, when the guy hikes the ball, I fake my head one way, I go the other way. I made 8 consecutive hits. I broke a record for the most consecutive hits. Next game, I got scouted. They double teamed me. I was completely taken out. So here's the thing. In order to stop Durant, you're gonna have to double team him. Now you can't put 6 man on the floor. You can't do that. However, you can have a really good trap game popping off. And instead of getting 2 high scorers, and twitching my shoulder, instead of getting 2 high scorers, get 2 really, really good defensive players, and you will shut one of them down. And that's how you do it. That's how you do it. You're going to have to trap Durant, not Curry, Durant. And you're going to have to trap him from the beginning. Game 1, trap him. And here's what you do. You burn him out. You frustrate him. You bring his 33, 34 points down to 10. And you keep it like that. And you might even see if he'll foul. So you could foul him out, get him in foul trouble. But you trap him so good, and you let him know every time you hit that floor, we're going to D up on you. We're going to D you like Dennis freaking Rodman. We're going to be on you like the freaking worm. Like, that's what you got to do. You got to be in this guy's face. You got to be in this guy's face like Meta World Peace. You got to be looking at him in his face like, what's popping? Punk. No, but you got to be in his grill. Wherever he goes, he's going to have to use every bit of skill to get away from that trap. And you're going to set the trap every time. Now, the problem is you're going to have an open man. You're going to have an open man. This is where Clay comes in. This is where Clay games goes up. But here's the thing. Whose game do you want to go up more? You want Clay's game to go up more? Or you want Durant's game to stay the same and possibly continue to be the highest scorer on the team? You don't want that problem. You'll take Clay's 10 to 12 points over Durant's doubling up, possibly quadrupling, tripling, quadrupling that. You don't want that. You don't want Durant to run all over the place. He's a better player than anybody on that team except, to me, Steph Curry. But nonetheless, Steph Curry is going to shoot 22-footers. He's going to shoot 17-footers. He's going to make those shots. Durant is going to try to come in the middle. His game is going to be in and outside. But if your trap game is on point, then you'll stop him. Your trap game is on point, you'll stop him. You won't slow him down, you'll stop him. And then you'll frustrate him. And once you frustrate them, then that's it. They're going to have to rethink whatever they're going to do. They're going to have a gopher. They're going to have somebody fast on the court. And that person is going to try to be open every single time he gets trapped. They're going to see the trap coming, boom, that ball's going to go to, Iguodala, Clay, one of them. But once again, you have to sacrifice one for the other. Now, that's on the defensive side. On the offensive side, you're gonna have your shooters, your main shooters. I'm talking about your main shooters. I'm not just talking about LeBron James, because you don't want to burn him out. But I'm talking about, you're gonna have to have some guys who can hit from 17. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have those guys in order so the guys who are doing most of the trapping don't burn out. And as a matter of fact, you don't have one. You at least have a strong bench, and you got like 3 or 4 of them jokers. And that's how you win. That's the way you win. You have to run them. And if you run them, you'll win. It's your boy Tone 202. It's just my opinion. God loves you guys. I hope they find out what happened to Miss Jenkins. And as far as these children out here, man, look, man, encourage these kids to be safe. It's your boy Tone 202. I'm out.